Hey all, Coach McRae here, basically giving you a tutorial for the offensive line on the blocking schemes that we're going over today. I just want to get you guys on the same page with me so we can guys can get going and playing aggressive and we can focus on our techniques. All right. So I usually do this with the other teams I've coached before, is basically giving you like a quick tutorial, put it on YouTube and send it out to you guys. So I'm going to start doing that now so you guys can get the understanding. And then, like I said, we can hit the ground running as we go along in the process. Okay, so what we're going to look at first is obviously our defense. The defense we're going to be playing this week is going to be a 3-4, and we're going to have pass protection in the pass protection situation, and then the Ram and Lion 501. Okay, so the Ram basically tells us that the back is going to be on the right, and that tells us it's going to be the man side is going to be the right hand side. So when we have a man on the right side against the 3-4 look, the right tackle is going to be responsible for this defensive end. Regardless if he's slanted side, slants outside, you got him all night. All right. Now, the right guard is basically going to block down into the A gap. So he's going to pass protect into the A gap here. So whoever comes in that gap, it could be the nose, it could be this backer right here. You're going to take that right automatically. Okay. Now the center is going to help with this nose right here, and then it's going to cheat off into the A gap on this side. Okay, so if he slants this way to you, then you automatically to that backside A, you're going to take him. If the B back comes through, if the linebacker comes in here, you're going to take him if he comes there. Okay, the guard has B gap, so he's going to look in the B gap here. He's going to take whoever comes. It could be this backer right here. It could be this guy off the edge. This could be this end as well. So he'd take anything in B gap. Now the left tackle is going to take the end if he goes outside of him, which 9 times out of 10 will mostly happen. Okay, if he doesn't happen, then you're going to take anything in the C gap that comes on the outside here. Okay, how the back is going to work is basically going to look inside out. He's responsible for this backer right here to this backer on the outside. Okay, so he's going to cheat up and he's going to take that, and he's going to take this guy off the edge. If they both come at the same time, he's going to take the inside guy and leave the outside guy open. Okay, and we're going to take advantage of that. Okay, now some of the questions that we had today is like, okay, so what if this guy decides to walk up and then shoot the edge here? Okay, this back, all right, because there's no back to the side, which we expect to happen. So if we have a situation like that, okay, the left tackle can make this call. Okay, so if he sees this on this edge here, he can say hard, hard, hard. Now the hard call basically means is that everybody goes a gap wider. So this left tackle is going to take the back coming off the edge. Okay, this guy right here, this left tackle is going to take him. You go a gap wider, take the B gap, and you're automatically going to take the nose by itself. Okay, so everybody just goes a gap wider when we do have a hard call. Okay, I hope everybody gets that. So hard call means everybody to the side away from the back is going to go gap wider than normal. Okay, and again, your step is going to be a kick step. So we'll talk about what the steps are as we go along the process. Okay, all right. After that, now what if we don't make that hard call? So again, if the hide this a second. Oh, putting stuff on the screen. Now, if we don't see the back coming off the edge, okay, and then he does come off the edge, who's going to block that guy is the question. Who's going to block that guy? So say if the tackle is on the end and he stays here, and this guy still tries to shoot the edge, okay, and come hard off the edge. Who's going to take that guy? Okay, so technically what we're going to do is this left guard here is going to take the B gap, and then he's going to look the D gap, okay, on the outside. So he's got B gap to D gap. So again, if he doesn't see anything in here and nobody comes, this guy shoots off in the hook to curl area, he's going to look back to see on this edge to see if he sees anybody else, and he's going to try to take that himself. Okay, and we'll talk about those techniques and how it goes from there. Okay, so hard call can be made if you see somebody coming off the edge away from the back. If sorry about that. Okay. 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 All right. So again, sorry about this, guy. So basically, like I said, just make sure you be able to take that guy off the edge like that. All right. If you have any questions, let me know about that. Lion is exactly the opposite. Okay, so it just switches the backs and how that looks. But there's no other kind of, there's a bunch of blitzes that you're going to see, but most of the time if those blitzes come, it's going to be okay. We should be able to take care of everything that we have. All right. So let me actually do that. I didn't mean to erase all that. All right. So let's go into the running game stuff that we've talked about today. Okay. All right. So our play today is going to be Baltimore Ravens. Okay. We're going to run a lot of Ravens to get Asa pulling here because I like that idea of doing it. Okay. So again, we go Baltimore here, or Ravens. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to double down here. Okay. On the nose, we're really going to push them hard. If he steps underneath here, okay, the center is going to come off and take him. Okay. If he comes over across, I'm pretty sure he's going to come across. There's no way he's going to go underneath. If he does, he's crazy. Okay. He scrapes across, then the guard is going to come off and take this guy right here. Okay. So you two are responsible for these two parts of the stack. The right tackle is gonna basically step with his inside foot and just wall out this defensive end. Okay. The right guard is gonna step hard inside with the right foot. Okay, and is gonna make sure that this gap seal hinge and make sure this defensive end goes outside of him. Okay. Now the guard is gonna skip pull and lead up for the backer. And then the running back is going to follow him and cut it up inside or outside of that block and make it happen. Okay, so that would be Baltimore Ravens. Okay, so we're going to run that out of with the Luger Cardinals. We're also going to run that out of slot L, slot R. So every formation we can run that play. Okay, every formation we can run that play. It's a great play against 3-4, also against the 3-3-5. Okay, all right. So you move back to this. Okay, and the last play that we need to focus and regroup on is Arizona Cardinals. Okay, so we are going to run Arizona Cardinals this week, but we'll run it in terms of like it's going to be kind of hairy with all the blitzing that we're going to see probably. Okay, so we're going to show Arizona here to the right. Okay. Okay, so basically we have that now. The question is, okay, we said play side on the play side gap. So the center is going to make the nose the marauder call. This is 0. Okay. Now technically, what happens in this situation? Who's one in this situation? These two are one. Okay, so we could automatically go to these guys directly. Okay, and the nose, and we'd be actually correct, and then you guys would be on here. Straight on here, but unfortunately, there'll be no one to read in that point. So we want to make sure we have somebody to read. So right now we have 5 guys to block 4. Okay, we have 5 guys to block 4. Okay, so what's going to happen is this right guard is this left guard is basically going to double with the nose to this backer right here. Okay, now and then we'll have this right guard go right up to the backer as well. This guy is going to take this guy outside. The right tackle is going to take him outside. And now the left tackle is going to go underneath and get up to this backer right here. Okay. So where's the read on this one? Okay. The running back's going to hit it. All right. He's probably going to read this inside leg of this tackle here. If it pushes back on him, he can cut it back. But most of the time, it's going to hit it right up in here. Okay, and just hit it up. Now, if he gets a push in the front for the center, he can cut it back and he can cut it all the way across. But that's what we're hoping for, is to hit it right there. Okay. Again, these are the plays that we're going to run today. Run this week. Run plays, and then here's the pass plays. We will not do any rollouts or anything like that. We will do jet reach, but that is the same blocking as the Arizona Cardinals. So remember, Luger and rifle is the same blocking as Arizona Cardinals, just with different techniques. Okay. All right. Hope you guys get this stuff. And like I said, any questions, let me know. Peace now.